Hello everybody, John here, and today on to the garage we're looking at blue again and repairing a few of the really simple small things that we've discovered along the way. I mentioned on my first video that this is missing, a little trim panel that fits around the boot lock mechanism. I've now got one. There it is. It needs a clean up. Also, that's been a little bit damaged. There should be two little lumps on there. Not very big, if I'm honest, just tiny little pegs, kind of matching that. And unfortunately, they're snapped off. But it does fit in a hole. Let's just clean it up. So I got a little bit of cleaner. You can obviously wash it in the sink. Absolutely fine. But I've got that and I like it because it smells nice. That Demon Clean Super Active Cleaner appears to be a degreasant. It has that effect. It takes oily stuff off the surface. But whatever's in it, I don't know. It doesn't leave you with that dried out finish. It leaves it reasonably glossy. It just gives the impression it's not doing any harm. Whereas degreasants can be a little bit aggressive. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Okay, that's that. Then that's clean. I use a bit of vinyl and rubber care. I just particularly like that one. Auto Glims. If you want a really shiny finish, you'd leave that on there, let it soak in, and then apply a little bit more and buff it off to even it up. I just want it to look a little bit nicer. Don't want particularly gloss. So leave it on there for a few seconds and rub it well in. And you've got something that looks new until we get to the back. Okay, it appears we've got something worthy of repair. And yeah, these are just little ramps, I guess you'd say, to trap the panel in that last 3mm there. Well, I could glue something on, but what I've decided to do, because I've got them, is use a couple of very small black screws. And what I'm going to do is drill from this side so that the hole is at the very top edge of these scars where the peg used to be. And then I'll screw these in from this side. And I think that'll leave quite a nice, neat finish. And I'll put the screws in from this side. Neat from that side, and achieved the mission on the other side. A little bit more black on that one. It's not very black, but reasonably neat. And I suspect I'll literally be able to paint it with, yeah, some marker pen. We just pop it in, hook the screws under the panel and snap down the back. Perfect. That was an easy job. This piece cost me £2 from a breaker. Bulbs, lamps, correctly said, capsule bulbs, and some number plate light lenses from Auto Reserve. Okay, while we've got the spare wheel out, although I don't need to go under this polystyrene, some of you may not know this, so I'll just show you for interest. If you lift the middle, what you expose is the air cylinder for your suspension. Because the XJ350 and XJ358 are air suspended. This is effectively where your springs lie. So this has got a supply of air which it can distribute to any of the wheels, and that's where it lives. See if we can get the toolkit out. There we go. Well, that's far from clean, but more than good enough for today, because I know I'm going to be back in here again, and I'll remove the battery when I come back. One thing on the battery, I have no reason to believe that this isn't original, and the quality of these cables is really good. So that's obviously lessons learned from the X308 and XK8. But I'm not keen on that joint, and I really hate this. That is just asking for something to arc it to earth and cause a disaster. We have the major fuses back here, which would protect the car, but hate. So I shall be insulating that. So there they are. I've crudely insulated this for now, just because I hate it so much. But I'm going to get some large diameter heat shrink where I can hopefully stretch over this end. If not, I'll disconnect it from the other end, pull it over and make the same effect. I got the battery clamp again from a breaker, and that was £5, and it bolts down inside the tray, just down here. Of course, this battery's not going to leap out, but equally it should have a clamp. Technically, it shouldn't pass an MOT, so I doubt many people check these things properly. They obviously didn't. This had an MOT a few weeks before I bought it, allegedly. And then there's a clamp up there, and that's how the battery's clamped in. As well as the wire clamp, there is this additional little clamp that fits in that corner of the tray and sort of duplicates the shape that's in this corner holding the wire down. So this just drops down there and clamps the base of the battery into the corner of the tray.